Those of you who like that sort of thing, to Thursday. And the thing we do on Thursdays is we stream. And we, of course, are Wit and Alpha, and that's why we call them AlphaWIt Thursdays. And I'm the Wit one, and I'm joined by Alpha, and he is my always co-host. And we're also joined by our favorite guest, DD the Vamp, a VTuber, who you should check out if you like games, especially ones that scare me too much. Hello, friends.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was a Brooklyn back alley meth pipe gum job.
Yeah. That one was Alpha. Okay, so we tried.
I have nothing clever to say.
Yeah, no, that really. It really did. Anyway, we finally killed the river monster. In
That was fun.
a pretty fun boss fight. Definitely had a learning curve, but I think even the easiest of fights would have had a learning curve for me. And so our next mission is to go back to trying to find the guy who killed the king, who is hiding out with the Scoia'tael, which are the elven freedom fighters? Rebels, freedom fighters. And so we are now going to...
Insurgents.
Yeah. Get some
Zoltan,
more
I need to ask you a favor.
information about them.
I heard you know the local Scoia'tael.
You heard? Meaning
Sometimes
some goat's ass and a
terrorists,
helmet hollowed it out in the
Because
market
this game
square.
has so many grays
I
that
need
occasionally
some
they
way to
do
get to
awful
this
things.
Yorvith.
Oh, for sure.
You know, I don't want you thinking I'm all chummy with the Scoia'tael. And Yorvith detests me. Why would you want to see him anyway?
He knows where the Kingslayer is.
Yorvith? And here I always thought him a common thug. All right. No reason to sit on our arses. Come on. You can tell me everything on the way.
Oh, right now? Okay. I actually thought this was going to
Tell
be...
me, who said I have
Yet more
contacts
talking.
with the Scoia'tael?
Laredo.
What a prick.
That's why he wanted to hang you? For making deals with the squirrels?
What? I met a few, yes, but made no fucking deals.
What about their leader?
They say Yorvith's mad, but the Scoia'tael are at his beck and call. Sod knows what he wants.
Hope he'll tell me what it is.
Tell you what, of two evils, Laredo's the bigger prick.
Because he almost hanged you?
Because he stirs up the locals against non-humans. And there's word he's colluding with Kedwin.
Who?
Oops.
Okay.
They're talking about
Oops,
Yorvith,
the
I
fuck?
believe.
Did that give me any method? No. We wanted this armor. That's what we wanted. And so we are on a quest for robust cloth. And so we are finding shopkeepers.
You may not believe this, but I took something away from last week.
Oh.
Never ever say the words, you can't hurt
Oh.
me, in that order.
Yeah. That was, I think that was very funny.
That was hilarious. Just like not even a hesitated second after you finish that sentence.
They want a lot of money for that. But I guess I have kind of a lot of money.
I'm broke, bitch. I'm broke.
Yeah. Do I have any doubles of stuff?
Well, I believe the numbers to the left of each item represent quantity, but I could be wrong.
I think this is certainly not as good as the item I'm about to craft.
You no longer wish to be a leather connoisseur?
And is this... I don't know how that stacks up to my current sword.
Youngster screaming in date.
Swords. It's a
I don't know what
steel
that sends.
sword, but it's magical. And it is not as good.
I don't know what that NPC sentence was going to be, but I heard screaming and dick.
Where... do I have to use? I never remember how to block.
E.
You're right. I'm gonna experiment with using the axe for a little while. I forgot to check how many more clothes I needed. 2.
Love is where you find it.
2 more
What was
robust
that word?
clothes. Cloths.
Welcome to my modest shop.
Thank you for forgetting the
What do
time
you
that I
deal in?
threatened you.
All kinds of incense for
Not crafting diagrams, excuse me. Robust cloth. 2, please.
Honey soothes most wounds.
And now...
What do you deal in?
all
Whoops. I certainly didn't mean to start that again. Now I go find the Blackened Smith, who is in the crafting quarter, which I think is this way. Eventually you're supposed to spend, I think, enough time in a place in this game. Because it's not like you just, like, run through it. Like, we've been here a while.
So
I think that you're supposed to, like, get to know a place. And how much money? 375? Oh,
Rip
it's a
them all off,
trap.
that's how you get to know them.
Yeah, right. But, like, be able to find your way around the streets and stuff.
So essentially become a knowledgeable streetwalker.
Perhaps. That needs a lot of...
Wit is a true thug and returning her body to the streets.
Dead or alive.
Dead. I mean, that's what she always wanted.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now, can I take these reinforcements off? Probably not, huh?
They're harder to take off than implants.
Do I have any?
Go fish.
And if I did, there they would be. Enhancements. Not bad. Resistant to poison, resistant to bleeding. Oh, plus more vitality? Yes, please. I wonder what these are for.
Oh, that is very uncomfortable. I wish I'd stop doing that.
Are you okay?
I had to take a gulag shower because, you know, the hot water's still not working.
Yeah.
And the basement's moldy. And my feet are having a reaction to the cold where my toes are cramping up so hard they're crossing themselves.
Oh, God.
Gulag
Oh, look at my
shower.
little hat.
My prices stay as they are, and I'll not join your guild. Period.
I urge you to
Oh, and I got an achievement for crafting this armor. Fascinating. Is there anything
Is this
else
specifically for that armor, or is it for just crafting in general?
with Karen parts?
Hmm.
Okay. I don't remember, and maybe there might be unique armor for every major boss monster you make murder.
Does the river monster taste better alive or dead?
I prefer my things cooked, generally speaking.
Yes, but alive or dead?
I'm
They're usually pretty dead once.
well. Yeah, what she's going to say. Also, I'm very phobic of potential parasitic infestations, so I tend to overcook.
So you like them done? Congratulations.
No, not that.
Okay.
First of all, I'm a weirdo who doesn't even like steak that much to begin with.
Hmm. I mean, I'll take chicken over red meat any day, so...
Yeah, I will agree with that.
I don't think I agree.
Usually whenever I do eat red meat, I like it either hamburger or like stewing chunks.
Mm-hmm. Like the beef cubes, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I will take tempura shrimp over chicken, so there's a chain there.
Something happened to me. I don't know what, but for some reason, once I got older, like the tism took over more, and I stopped liking shrimp as much as I used to.
That is curious. Usually your palate gets more
Like,
expansive, not narrower.
no, it definitely got more narrow as I got older, because I used to be able to be okay with mayo, and now I find the smell of it revolting.
That's an always
Maybe
for
my
me.
maybe my apotheosis that the vampire is real, and it's just incredibly slow.
Maybe. Well, how's your taste for blood? Like actually drinking the stuff.
I never could be breaking here, but I've never actually drunken it wholesale, but usually I don't mind the taste of it if my tongue bleeds or something.
I don't think it
Drink it
tastes that good, I'll be honest.
It's one of the great ironies.
I mean, it is full of iron.
Precisely.
Oh,
Thank
for
you.
God's sake.
I will enable this one thing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Alright, Wit, so you've seen it. So what are the odds are that Alpha's just going to go completely awooga whenever I drop the live 2D model pictures?
Oh, he's gonna say something super rude about its chest.
That's what I thought.
You realize you're giving me so much planning time that I'm probably not even going to use it, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Listen, I know where the viewer's eyes are going to go, and there's going to be two places. One is the face, where all the detail work is, and the other is the chest, where also all the detail work is.
She does have huge eyes.
And that's going to be split between those who like tits and those who don't, right?
I
Yes.
mean, you
Are
have...
the eyes oversized to you? Because I actually sized them down from where they were originally. Do they need...
Let me look at them again.
It-
Let me pull up the picture for myself. No, it would be here. Yes. But I think it has to be, especially like on the zoomed out like full face model. You need them to be exaggerated, I feel, in order to
That's kind of what I was saying.
to read.
It wasn't intentional, but a fellow
We need to
streamer
go
friend
deeper
that I
into the
showed some of
forest.
the work to,
I hope
he
didn't change
said
the
that
password.
You know their
it looked
password.
like one of
What are
the
you playing
Monster
as,
High girl
All right.
faces, and that wasn't intentional. But I
Oh.
do have one sitting on my desk, so it may have been influencing me.
Huh, yeah.
Oh
They may have
my.
asked. This is it. I was due to meet them here.
I know. They're aiming arrows at us.
What? Geralt, I know full well you're always vigilant, but quit poking fun at me.
Give them the password.
What them?
Hurry up, they're edgy.
Kierkegaard!
Stop bawling. What do you want?
Countersign.
Heidegger.
Also, the eyes may look
I
too big
asked
just
you a
because they're
question.
wide open,
Take
whereas
us to
when,
your
the animation's actually
Why?
going, they're
If we
probably
wanted
not
to
going to
speak
be
with
like
you,
that
we
all the
wouldn't ask for
time.
your leader.
Yorvith won't talk with you.
You don't know that.
Leave while you're still able.
The two of you won't scare us off.
There are 4 more in that tree.
How do you know?
I can hear them breathing. One's sick or on Fistech.
How?
He's wheezing.
What? You elfin cock's gone soft?
We just want to talk to Yorvith.
Wait at the clearing. The dwarf knows where. We'll let Yorvith know.
Make sure you do. Come on, Geralt. I know with those elven flicks of crime. Been there once. It's a
Oh,
dog
what?
life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, okay. Fine by me. It's allowed to disappear whenever it wants.
But that's no fun.
I'm not great at fighting. Oh, that's not what I expected to happen when I pressed that button, I'll be honest. I thought I was gonna roll. Oh, it's space. Okay.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
We could probably put the sword away. Oh
Where
boy,
are
it
you?
auto-saved.
That creature prowls down there.
What creature?
Right where we're supposed to
That's a
meet
bad
Yorvith.
sign.
Exactly. Any ideas?
I last fought an Ericus some time ago.
I never had the swiving pleasure. Not that I mind.
Wait here.
What are you? Think me a limp prick?
Ericus, you say? What's an Ericus?
I don't know, but it sounds tasty.
I bet it's not. A creature so vile and dangerous that its description could cause ladies and the more sensitive young men to faint. Well, to a witcher, no creature is vile. It is either easy to kill or hard to kill. Unfortunately, the Ericus is one of the
So
latter.
no fanboys.
Fact the witcher learns the hard way. Oh, this too. The Rose of Remembrance. Did we do that?
What
Yeah.
about the columns of cognitivity?
We got the rose, right? And then we fell down.
I think.
We got the rose, we popped a cherry. Of course, these are all the events of last week, so...
So we're supposed to do something. I guess we just have to go find and talk to Triss again. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. Triss.
This is the only monster I've learned about so far. I could have sworn that I had killed enough of the drowners and stuff to learn about them. Okay. Am I supposed to just jump? How am I supposed to get down there? I should probably stop whipping around quite so quickly. I hear it's a good way to make your viewers throw up.
Remind me what fucks you give about the viewers?
I
I
like
was
you.
about to say.
I like you guys.
We're not viewers.
No.
We're co-hosts.
You're viewing it.
We're a higher tier.
Okay, so this is a fact-finding mission.
And also, I like the
This
fast
is the
flying
place the elves
screen
mentioned.
ride.
That thing approached
I
me
mean, I
so
don't,
well.
but I'm not that bothered by it.
Get out. Monsters are not my specialty.
You just said...
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Huh?
We just
He was
said
all
what?
like, what, you think I'm not gonna help? And he's like, I'm not gonna help.
Oh. Yeah, that guy's a prick.
If Gerald said that, then
Oh,
he's
and now
a
he's
fucking
helping.
liar.
He should learn to make up his mind.
That, I feel like, stunned me more than it stunned it. Come here. Come here. Well, that really did not stop it for very long, huh? Okay. Suppose you can't go wrong with fire. I said. Woo!
Make them all litty lit.
Oh, it absorbs the fire damage. Interesting. That is very interesting. Am I using the... No, I'm using my silver sword. Deals minimum damage, absorbs all damage. We need to do something about the shell, I think. Is it this one?
Take that.
I mean, I guess it's working, but I don't know if I'm doing anything to it. Ouch. Woo! Ah, dicks. Okay. I feel like poisoning or bleeding would be super helpful here.
Well, you don't want to be the one poisoned or
This is the
bleeding.
place the elves mentioned.
You are, of
That
course,
thing approaching
correct.
us is now-
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Leave it to you, get
I
out.
saved up on this rock!
Monsters are not my specialty.
God damn motherfucking Jesus. Okay.
Ow.
I was so hoping you would take that further.
I'm
That train ended.
hoping I won't
Yeah.
have to. Yipes.
It's all over now.
Ooh.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Bleed. Please.
Bleed for me.
Yipes. Okay. Oh, he got me in the back.
Well, how could I refuse such a polite request?
This is the place the elves mentioned.
Um. Is there anything else I could have done to prepare for this? Probably not. I do have some bombs.
That thing approaching
Bombs?
us is no elf.
I'll leave it to you, Geralt.
Don't.
Monsters are not my speciality.
Oh my fucking god, take out a sword.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
It takes him a long time to get out a bomb. But stuff does go into slow motion when he does it, so I suppose I should be grateful. Can we get it out of the corner so I can stab it in the butt?
Is that where you want to stick that sword?
I think so?
She suffered the butt obliteration, so now must they.
I mean, aren't you concerned that you might ruin it for its next partner?
No.
I'll admit that hadn't crossed my mind. Also, do you consider me ruined?
Me,
No.
personally, I have no opinion on that. I know what's been done to you, but I can't speak to whether it had any ill after effect.
No, it was entirely positive.
Yeah, no, it's everyone should get one.
Is that so?
I think so.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hey look, it's the Merry Men of Sherwood.
Indeed.
A lovely show, Gwynblade. But tell me, was it worth it? An uneven fight and certain death await you anyway.
I could ask you the same thing.
What do you want, Vatgun? Speak quickly before I kill you both.
Letho betrayed you. He wanted to make a deal with your comrade Kieran.
Kieran Ep Esnillen is dead. 2 weeks ago, his warriors were ambushed and killed. You should invent better lies, Gwynblade.
He's on the barge, wounded but alive. He turned Letho down, and his unit paid the ultimate price.
Genital mutilation?
If you speak the truth, Letho will die. But words alone are not enough.
Why is that the direction we're taking?
He said unit. What do you want?
Oh.
What's your angle, Yorvith?
You wouldn't understand.
Hiding in woods, killing berry pickers, eating roots.
We live by our own rules, doing what's necessary to attain our goal.
What is your goal?
What's it to you, Geralt? Esseth Vatgun. You tell me to stuff it up my arse.
Not everything deserves that fate. My life now depends on your whim, so I'm curious.
Then listen well. The 2 dead kings were whoresons who damned their own children to stay in power. But in the East, there's someone truly deserving of a crown.
I can't ask questions about that?
So the hired assassin turned out to be a traitor.
It's his word against yours.
For now. Why do you trust him? Because he's a Dwan who agreed to do shady work for you?
He did what had to be done. He proved nobody's untouchable.
You attack and murder the people of Flotsam, forgetting that elves and dwarves live among them.
That's no life. They've been stripped of self-respect, forced to live and die by human laws. They're more Dwan than you, Geralt.
You still trust this assassin?
You may be lying.
If I'm lying, so did Kieran.
We'll investigate it for his sake. We shall see how Letha reacts to your sensational news.
Where is he?
The ruins of Kelmawed. For some reason, he likes the place. My unit will cover us. Ready?
Now this is all moving so fast. The beginning of this game was so slow.
He might have
I don't think we
appeared
have-
charming, but in reality, he allowed the elder races in Temeria to be oppressed. He was like old Dwan, but his death has more significance.
Let's meet there. I have something to take care of first.
Vafael, Gwynblade. Just don't try any tricks.
I need to loot this monster.
We came here together, we're leaving together.
No, Zoltan. Your presence might raise suspicions.
As you wish. Just don't get slaughtered.
You are not monster parts.
Wit craves monster meat.
Hey, there we are.
Doesn't that sound divine, though?
Monster meat?
Sure.
I guess it depends on the monster.
I am very hungry.
For who? For what?
There's just a whole sword here?
I'm hungry for burger.
Her?
Burger.
Oh, it's actually much better than mine. Cool.
Nobody messes with my meat.
Did you ever look at them alpha versions that were like dropped not too long ago of like what Duke Nukem Forever was supposed to be?
I did take a look. Not really any more impressed than I was with the commercial release of Forever.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling.
I checked those out sometime after Metal and I did the stream of the first, like, third of Forever.
What'd you do? Give up on it?
Yeah,
That's fair.
we got as far as a crunchy blowjob with a vending machine maintenance guy, and kind of petered out after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I was eating my dinner while streaming because it came in much later than it should have. So it was like, do I eat? Do I postpone the stream, or do I just take it up with me? And at the time, I was crunching some French fries, and I was watching the behaviors of this one NPC who was wearing a hard hat. So I positioned Duke right in front of him, such that it looked like he was bending down to give him head. And then did some deliberate shenanigans with said French fries.
My god.
Oh no.
How?
Oh, the way he lost his shit was phenomenal.
Yeah, that does sound like it would be up his alley.
I mean, he introduced the gum job. There's not much that's not up his alley.
You make it
Whatever
sound
the gun job is.
You make it
I mean,
sound
the-
like it was like his story and it was just someone he was forced to interact with.
No, I know, but like he's the one who gave it the styling it did, and it was his presentation that I heard. And almost couldn't through my own cracking up, but like that's the story I know. That's why I'm willing to give him the gold star for it. Which reminds me, actually, I gotta gather up Jackbox material.
Jackbox material?
I
Yeah,
thought
so...
Jackbox provided its own material.
Well, no, I mean, the stuff I see in the servers that I'm in every week, I try to use some of that in Jackbox.
I understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Silver used the term rat fuck in one of the servers. I'm definitely using that.
It is a classic.
A couple other things that Mongo sent me look pretty usable.
What? Uh,
Uh?
No.
is
None of that.
I do think so, Tim.
how is this a different? Okay, this is not. Or is it? Nope, I'm back to being confused.
Usually your default state while streaming.
There was a brief shining moment where I thought I... Oh.
See, you describing a brief shining moment where you're not confused reminds me of what was the story, the story about the guy who was like really stupid and briefly gets super intelligence?
Flowers
For
Algernon.
Algernon.
Yeah, yeah, your Flowers of Algernon moment.
Yeah. I think you're probably correct.
And now you're as dumb as the rest of us.
Oh, decidedly dumber. I don't think I want to go to the Elven Ruins just yet. I would like to go to town. So if I actually turn around on this path and take a right. Turn around on this path.
What was the thing that actually unlocked his intelligence? Like, what did they do to him and the fucking rat?
Oh, I fully don't know.
I don't remember, because that was fucking high school when I read that.
Yeah. I don't remember either.
Oh, is this the trap place?
I think it was just like an injection or a procedure or something.
I remember that much. I'm just curious what. Research machine
It may
time.
not have said.
Yeah,
Maybe depending on what it was, I'll get more material. Let's see.
Okay, gotta sell some of the stuff. That is weighing me down. I'm still at that phase where I feel like I have to keep everything.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Experimental surgical technique.
So how...
So I kind of wish you could sort by when it comes to the crafting ingredients, sort by what color they are, or what color alchemical thing they've got. So you could know how many you have of each color. So I could know which ones I could get rid of. I'm getting rid of all of these. They're very heavy. And I know I have stuff in that color. Getting rid of these, they're very heavy. And I'm sure it won't be too hard to find more of them in the future. And thankfully the flowers don't weigh anything even when you have 86 of them. I probably don't need these, and they're easy to come by. Okay, that gets me down to 162 out of 250, so that makes me feel much better.
Screaming in daytime, the old man moaning at night. And how do you find mess you have here? Was it worth it? Marrying a dead? You're young and
Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the city the same way I came and go to the place where the stuff is supposed to happen. Alright, this path has to curve to the right at some point, right? That's what paths do.
Theoretically.
Let's make this little cut through. And then this way. Ooh! The creepy shrine.
Yay!
And if I do this, circle
That's
of...
an interesting looking cave.
It's a shrine, and that gives me some buff. I'll admit I don't know if I know which one, but that's fine.
Smells like halitosis in there.
You also give me a buff. Love that. The Elven Ruin, this is where the bathhouse was? It was a ruin
I think.
that the elves built. I remember there being some climbing.
What do they do in the bathhouse?
What do they do? I couldn't tell ya.
We
Probably
need a ruse.
fuck.
Tell Letho you've captured me and want to hand me over to him.
Why do we
And
need a
you?
ruse?
I'll be unarmed, hands bound. If you're not lying, his reaction will confirm it. I don't trust you, of course. My warriors will cover us if you try anything stupid.
I get it.
I don't think so. Do anything stupid and they'll tie you down on an anthill, face coated with honey. You'll scream so loud even the storm riders will hear you.
Are you always so grandiose? We could just tell Letho to own up.
I'd fail men here yet, Tenverda.
Conquer with courage rather than strength.
Exactly. Let's go. Be careful, Letho is incredibly quick.
I'm aware.
Face covered in honey. That's actually a very interesting method.
I did not expect it to be the face. Let's put it that way.
What were you expecting?
You know exactly what I'm gonna say.
The opposite end of the one that I would suggest?
Rivia. What's the
Mhm.
meaning of this?
Uh-huh.
I'm
I'm here to
lost.
negotiate.
No, I was
Oh,
thinking
you're
of the one you were thinking
the
of.
woodland fox caught at last. I underestimated you.
I wondered what a human was doing among the Scoia'tael.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. Know the saying? The Scoia'tael are my brothers in vengeance.
Joke's over. Unbind me.
Kieran ep Esnolin told me you want to eliminate Yorvith.
Even if I do, why would you help me?
Bledded one.
Demavend, Foltest, who else? Who the hell are you?
We've met, Geralt. Do you remember?
No.
No.
I'll never forget it. You saved my life.
Are you
White
saying no
Wolf.
to
We
the
fought
game,
side
or are you
by
saying
side.
no
Now
to
we'll cross blades.
their dog appearance?
This wouldn't be necessary
game.
if I'd killed Yorvith
Oh.
first.
Surrey and orcs will drown in their own blood.
Oh, I don't think so. My men will finish their task long before the Scoia'tael in the Pontar Valley realize you're dead.
Seret and Ox, who are they?
Kingslayers the Scoia'tael are assisting in the Pontar Valley, in Upper Edirn.
You killed Foltest. You'll answer for that.
You're the only one who saw it happen. You'll do the answering.
I don't think I can take him.
This doesn't need to end in blood. Tell me everything.
Enough of this farce! Vedrai Enlay!
What game are you playing?
One that you just lost.
Give me my sword. Die!
I have to kill you. Try it, but I'm no king. Such a pity we're on opposite sides.
Oh, well, are they gonna fucking...
Yeah, right?
I mean,
Wow. Alpha was so excited about that. Blew out his mic.
I
It's
see
sword
you
play,
still know how to
right?
fight.
I mean,
They are crossing
yeah.
swords.
Uh-huh.
Why do you hound me?
They think I killed Foltest.
It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Soldier boy? Soldier boy?
This is going to be impossible for me.
Unfortunately, I can't be putting Soldier Boy on my soundboard. That would get flagged for certain.
For fuck's sake. This is impossible. I hope this is a you have to lose fight. Yeah, no, there's no way. You're kidding me.
Nope, we are expected to obtain victory.
Okay.
I can hear you with your face in your hands.
Okay.
So D, regarding the antics with that anthill, if you would like me to unlost you in excruciating detail, I can.
We both thought they were gonna put the honey on his junk. I've heard
Oh.
that threat before.
Why do you hound me?
They think I killed Foltest.
It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
I mean, I've heard of it less of a joke and something that people will actually do, except they'll, like, cover the whole person, honey, and tie him to a stick next to an anthill.
Okay, I
They
cannot
die horribly.
escape this.
I saw a Spy versus Spy mini cartoon once that did this with a hole bored into the White Spy's cast while he's in a hospital bed in traction.
Uh-huh.
Now, was that suggesting that he was being bitten or just that it, like, itched under his cast?
Uncertain. Whatever it was, he was showing definite signs of torture. It burned an image into my head as a young child.
I bet. That's pretty distressing.
It may explain one or two things toward why I am how I am now.
Regarding what?
Oh, just my general, thirst for torture.
Oh. Is that really what it is, or is it perhaps just, like, unreactivity to torture?
Unclear and not sure I care between the two.
Well, one makes it sound like you're like, I can't wait until this happens, and the other one is like,
I don't care if this happens to someone else.
Yeah, more D suggestion, yes.
okay, then I think I'm correct.
I would not wish such kinds of torture on my closest friends, but as a general policy, I don't mind the torture of others.
What sword am I using? And honestly, what
some of
sword
that might be
should I
age.
use?
What was that, D?
I said some of them just might be age, where you just do not give a fuck anymore.
Possible.
Why do you hound me?
I'm there, so...
They think I killed Foltest. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
I have...
The
Is it
more I hear
hard?
that, the more I'm tempted to start shooting off those lyrics.
I start to bleed? The problem is he has all of...
I'm hoping this fight's merciful enough you only had to get him to like a certain point. Then it's
He
done.
has all
We'll
of my
see.
moves and has the benefit of being a computer.
Oh.
Are you able to trap him?
There's not really enough time or space to put down traps, but I can try. I also don't know which sword I should be using, because...
Steel.
And I also don't know which one I am using. And he's a witcher, so he's not strictly human.
I'm almost certain it's steel.
I don't have time to drink any potions.
I wonder if you can load a save back and then load up some potions before you do the dialogue.
I think I... may yet have to do that.
Also, like a sign you can just use all the time is the Quinn one, because that gives you like a free hit if they hit you.
Yeah, it takes a second to put up, and he is very fast. Plus, he spends a lot of time being, invulnerable. Okay. constantly feel like I'm under-leveled for this game, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. This is probably this. Okay, yeah, it is.
Why do you hound me?
Do you have any spells that can interrupt his moves?
I do. It just works for a very short amount of time.
Well, very short is better than none.
They think I killed Foltest.
I believe it's this one. It doesn't undo his Quen, though. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, then we will have to take our chances on whatever this save is. Okay. I'll admit, I don't know what these little markers mean. Okay, thank you for the wonder how fast I can get to this fight.
We need a...
And you,
I'll be... I don't...
I
don't...
are you
I'd...
conquer?
Exactly. If he's betrayed me, Leto is a dead man.
You're...
Who are
you?
I'm
So it's true. I am Letho of God.
Joke's over.
Kieran?
Even...
Demo?
We've met.
No.
I'll never... We fought this... Oh.
Kings.
This doesn't...
Enough of this farce.
Why do you hound me? They think I killed Foltest. It's your own fault.
For fuck's sake! God damn it! Motherfucker!
Man, that's some legit upsetty.
Mm-hmm. Like, with the Karen, I definitely saw that that was possible. I just had to get good at it. And this, I genuinely don't think it's possible.
They think I killed Foltest. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Should we start looking?
Yeah, I suppose.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Step 1, use the art sign against Letho to stun him for a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Step 2, strike Letho with a heavy attack and then a light attack. Step 3, retreat immediately and dodge Letho's attacks by rolling left or right.
So the stuff I've been doing.
Yep. Step 4, rinse and repeat.
I'm a witcher no more.
Unfortunately, I think the answer here is that you have to do it better.
Mm-hmm.
Make no attempt to attack him while he's lit up.
So I guess when he's lit up, it's just dodge till the heat death of the universe.
Yes. Or until he dims out, one or the other.
The hitbox is a bummer to me because visually, sometimes they won't even make contact with the character model, but it still counts, which makes dodging a little confusing.
They think I killed Voltext. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
What am I holding?
Can't tell.
For fuck's sake.
Why would a witcher kill kings? I'm a witcher no more. That was long ago.
So you're a hired thug now. Congratulations.
He can do everything I can do, but better.
Don't you mean anything he can do, you can do better?
I don't.
Or anything you can do, he can do better?
Yes.
Okay. Something along that line.
I do not think she's in the mood for wordplay.
Why do you hound me? They think I killed Voltext.
Cool, just take every move of that combo. That's a really cool plan. Sorry I couldn't use my Ard because he gets to do it faster. Oh, sorry, I didn't press the button fast enough because he was already casting something. You're not actually all that invincible when you roll.
Yeah, this game does not have a lot of iframes and it kind of sucks.
Didn't get that fast enough. I don't suppose we know if he is immune to bleeding or poison?
Could probably find out.
Well, he's probably resistant to poison, but I don't think any Witcher would be immune to bleeding.
I
They
think
have blood, they can't bleed it.
Oh, and I didn't do these. First, he's already hit me.
Hound me.
So I'm already off to a bad start.
It's your own fault for playing soldier ball.
Yep, that doesn't actually help. Geralt deals minimal damage. Am I using the wrong sword? Right, and his takes precedence. That missed because his hitbox seems to be a little smaller than mine.
I'm finding nothing on whether he's immune to poison or bleed or not.
That's nice. Okay, silver sword, no. So I can just use the correct sword and still deal minimal damage. And I'm on fire, so I'm going to die.
Why do you hound me?
Nope, this one. Right, and he can have his up and use a sign at the same time. Which I honestly don't know if I can do. I am bleeding. Heavy attack, light attack. Incinerated. He's invincible.
I take you have nothing right now to make you more resistant to bleeding.
My armor resists it a little.
Why would a witcher kill kings?
I'm a witcher no more. That was long ago.
So you're a hired thug now. Congratulations.
All I can think of is that if this is this early in the game, How much harder and worse at this am I going to be?
Why do you me? They think I killed Foltest.
It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
I can't recover from that very fast, unfortunately. And I... don't regenerate signs very quickly. I can't even track him. The targeting doesn't work. I think it's because the space is so small. That's just not an option.
That or it's toggled off by accident.
It's a toggle on. You can choose an enemy to lock onto, and when I press it, nothing happens.
Huh.
Why would a witcher kill kings?
I'm a witcher no more. That was long ago.
So you're a hired thug now. Congratulations.
And of course, his sign deals 17 to 20 damage when he hits me with it, and mine deals 7.
That doesn't seem right.
Is there like a difficulty option in the options
Yeah, I believe
menu,
I
or
have
did
it
you
set
already-
to normal,
Why do you hound me?
They
but
think
I
killed Foltest.
probably should put it down
It's
to
your own
easy,
fault for playing
because
Yeah, I would recommend it.
am I gonna have to set the options every time, I wonder?
Why would a witcher kill kings?
I'm a witcher no more. That was long ago.
So you're a hired thug now. Congratulations.
Yeah, cool. Mm-hmm. Hits for 5. Minimal damage.
Nice dodge.
Very smooth.
You guys said that both after a time where he hit me so hard the character dropped his sword, so I actually don't know what you're talking about.
I'm watching your rolling. That was nice. Right under the
Should have
sword.
surrendered when you could.
You fight well, but you were better once.
The
I'm sure.
muscles remember.
One thing the Wild Hunt couldn't take from you.
I dodged that.
Oh. Progress?
A witcher and a few elves are enough to kill a king?
You've no idea how many people were eager to help us.
You really think they will all keep quiet?
Yorveth's time is running out. The others will be judged and condemned for sowing chaos.
So, why?
You were one of us, Geralt. You saved us. Now we're even. Your witch is good with magic. Think she'll be able to teleport me to Edirn. If she behaves, I won't harm her.
I'll find you.
See you in Edirn, then.
So I was right. You had to hit him to a certain point and it would count as a win. Also, congratulations, you did it.
Thank you.
Well done.
Did you even turn it down?
Yes.
Where's Roach?
Oh, well, whatever. That still
He killed a
counts.
few of his men. The rest ran. Is Letho dead?
On his way to Flotsam.
How do you know?
He wants to find Triss.
Kill him. Before he contacts the others.
No.
Trusted at Duan. Let's go.
We can't go there, Geralt. The garrison.
Of course. I forgot what kind of warriors you are.
Mestere, Gwynblade. Good luck.
Kind of sounds like I'm not going to make it in time if the quest is called Where is Triss Marigold, since I know exactly where I left her.
Where did you leave your sorceress?
She was in the bar having a drink.
Did you park her in the disabled parking spot? Is she going to get towed away because you didn't have your tags?
I guess.
Oh.
What?
No, I'm just drawing things from the questions there. Did you park her in disabled parking? How hard did he fuck her?
You can apply for temporary disability.
Temporary.
She'll probably recover. She's young enough.
Her hips are obliterated.
Geralt,
take Triss to the hips explosion chamber and explode her hips immediately.
Explosion.
I don't know, I'm just making noise.
Because she's a good streamer and thus she tries to prevent there from being dead air. And I'm a bad streamer and pissed off, so I don't care.
I mean, I'm also partially making them just because I kind of hurt.
Makes sense.
I miss the days where I didn't have random pain for no fucking reason.
There gets to a point in many of my streams where I stop talking for long periods of time and just let the game do its thing.
That is not
I
good
also
streaming.
do that.
Usually I'm most talkative when I'm explaining the mechanics for the first time.
I mean, it's a balance, because, like, sometimes you need to shut up and let the game talk.
Yeah. If anything's actually happening.
Yeah, like if there's something that bears explaining later in the game after the basics are already covered, then I'll talk.
Finally, we'll show the non-human rabble their place.
Cool.
A damn massacre.
Speciesism.
Those sons of bitches have gone mad. Find Triss.
We were too good to you. Fattened
Hey, I
yourselves
think
on
this
our toil.
kind of counts as racism, so we could just call it racism.
Yeah.
Oh, it's incredibly racist.
The vultures gather.
Look, lads, another freak.
What do you want?
Leave the dwarf alone. He's done you no harm.
Right, he's our neighbor. We best go home, folks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
If not for you, I'd be a dead dwarf.
Hide. The humans have gone mad.
I want them to rethink their mortality.
You're killing innocents! Innocents? Who was it that slaughtered our lads in the fire? Geralt. And now... So what'll it be, innkeeper? They killed my son. Damned elves. I want their blood for that.
These elves had nothing to do with your son's death. Don't shed their blood.
Now that you mention it, yeah. Leave them be. Go home, folks.
Thank you, Gwynblade. We'd be dead if not for you.
The sooner we flee, the better.
Take care. Who opened the gates of hell?
I don't have any proof, but my coin's on Laredo. Rulers are always looking for a way to cover their mistakes and failures. And the mob always loves a circus, whether merry or bloody. This town will never be the same. A time of disdain has come.
We need to find Triss.
Last I saw her, she was on her way to meet Sheila in her rented quarters at the inn. I told Triss about the megascope Zoltan's been building.
Why don't the guards do anything?
Why would they? The squirrels slaughtered their cronies, and Laredo hasn't given them any orders.
How did the rioting start?
They say it's revenge for those soldiers who died following Roach. But they were just thugs on Laredo's pay. Almost no one misses them. Spontaneous riot my ass. Laredo's staying out of it, keeping his hands clean. But his thugs are inciting the mob. I've seen several soldiers in civilian garb leading it.
Laredo.
But you won't find any proof against the Commandant.
I don't intend to. Let's go. There's no time to lose.
I was lucky enough to get the key to Sheila's nest. Incidentally, for a big woman, the innkeeper's wife is surprisingly nimble. Come on.
I don't think now's the time.
Help!
I've walked into a slaughterhouse.
Death to the...
What sort of freak is that?
It's that sorcerer.
I'd
Want
like
some
to kill them.
non-human blood?
Ah! Defending traitors, are we?
Grab him! Come on, lads. Slaughter him with the others.
Now the game's uneasy, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I killed a fucking Kingslayer.
Lads, to
You really want to
me!
do this?
I didn't, though. He beat the shit out of me.
They don't need to know that.
I have the correct sword. I swear to God.
You fight like a woman!
Or maybe one of them has a silver sword, and that's what that...
You fight like a woman!
I have pressed the take out the steel sword button a bunch of times, and nothing's been happening. Which leads me to believe I have out the steel sword. And yet...
You fight like a woman!
Oh, you know why? Because I was disarmed in the fight with Letho, and then I picked it up again afterwards, so I don't have a steel sword at the moment.
Oh dear.
That's a good game to do.
You fight like a woman!
It's a good game. Man, I cannot wait to get past this and play the third one. I am missing some modern game design conveniences.
Corporal, sir, it's the Witcher. Why, he's the one slew the river beast.
You could just do that.
True cannot be
Could.
denied. Now listen here, whatever your Witcher's name is.
That's what I
Justice
did.
must be done. But on account of services you've rendered unto society, I'll show lenience. Pay a fine, right here, right now, to be used to equip my watchmen with new clubs, or die. That's the offer.
I can afford it.
And don't dare raise your hand at a soldier again.
Well, they should stop committing war crimes, shouldn't they?
Blood. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Sort of. I guess it's qualifies as genocide.
Not good.
Don't just stand there. We need to look for clues. Dandelion, look.
What is it?
A peephole. Someone might have been spying.
The brothel's behind that wall. Maybe the madam saw what happened.
Let's go.
Did you say brothel?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Brothel! Brothel, brothel, brothel!
What a mess.
Sex!
Somebody had a good time in here. Trashed everything.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
No one's getting ahead right now. Everyone's miserable.
No wounds.
Well, this guy's getting an anal probe by the looks of it. Hey, his pants are still on. What gives?
A lot of blood. Too much.
Geralt of Rivia.
Come back later. We're closed. They've killed one of my girls.
It's DeRye,
no.
Geralt. That was her room.
What happened?
Oh.
They murdered her. Yesterday, they loved her, drank wine with her, told her she's pretty. Today, 5 of them came
I like her
drunk
hat.
on blood, screaming filth.
She had a client at the time?
No, she was with me. What are you looking at? I was consoling her.
I was hoping you knew what happened
I
in the
bet
next
you
room.
were.
I noticed a peephole. But if you were busy...
We were, until we heard voices beyond the wall. Schiller normally cast spells that blocked both sight and sound, but there was nothing like that this time. We started peeping. Me first. I saw that redhead, Tris Merigold, and Cedric, our drunkard ex-squirrel. The redhead approached the magic mirror and said, "Let's see who our Ice Queen's been talking to recently.
She meant Sheila.
Even I figured that out. She waved her hands, shouted an incantation, and a man appeared in the room, mighty ugly. Derai was so scared, she squealed. When I finally got Derai out of the way, a different figure was in the room, a woman Triss called Philippa.
Greetings, Philippa.
Triss, you're looking nice. Why are you using Sheila's megascope? I can't believe she approved it. That's like using her toothbrush.
Sheila's oblivious to it. What did Sheila want from you?
Hi, sweetheart.
Isn't it obvious? Two northern rulers have
Yeah, that's a
perished.
really hard
We've been
fight.
thinking on these developments.
Hi, Kuro.
Temeria is in chaos
Alpha
and I lost my
Sicilo.
position. There goes the effort we put into building peace.
What's your intention? What has the Lodge decided? I mean, it was created to protect the interests of magic.
We'll adjust to the new order and make use of this situation.
5 years of my work wasted? The peace of Sintra hangs by a thread, and Temeria will plunge into civil war any day now. There's nothing to use. We need to find those responsible and dispense justice.
Calm down. Two things should be partaken cold. Sorrel soup and politics. Calculate, and don't let your emotions lead you. We can't resurrect Foltest, so stop playing the Avenger. We'll proceed wisely and deliberately. We'll use the situation, understand?
At least help me clear the Witcher's name.
Triss, stop thinking with your vagina and get a hold of yourself. The Witcher will manage.
Do you think the girl...
Oh, I remember
Saskia
that.
the Dragon Slayer? Legend has it she killed a dragon.
Can she oppose Henselt's might?
It won't be easy, but she's already accomplished miracles.
So war is inevitable.
Henselt can't be reasoned with.
Why did Sheila come to Flotsam?
It's a delicate matter. We need someone at Henselt's court, but he hates sorceresses.
I know.
Henselt's only son died in a hunting accident 3 years ago. The king has failed to sire more offspring, in spite of trying incessantly. Sheila claims she can heal the king's faulty apparatus, but needs very rare ingredients.
Which she intends to harvest from the Cairn.
Exactly. This way a sorceress will have the king's ear again.
That's all I know, really.
What happened to Triss?
I don't know. I already told you about the only conversation I heard, just before those murderers came. They kicked me and stabbed Derai. But I heard fighting from the other room. The sorceress was screaming. When the murderers left, searching for other victims, I peered outside. Thought I saw Cedric sneaking through the alleys towards the forest. He was staggering.
Thank you, Margot. I owe you.
Witcher, wait. Give this to Yorveth.
A letter?
The names of Derai's killers. He'll understand.
You're spying for Yorveth?
I help him from time to time. Just give him the letter.
I'll try, but I can't promise anything. Dandelion, wait here for me. I'm going to find Cedric. Cedric's blood. I just need to follow it.
All right.
Yes, leave Dandelion in the whorehouse. That will work well.
I mean, eventually he'll run out of money.
Well, I'm
yeah,
sure
and
that.
then he becomes a whore.
Well, I'm sure that particular flower is already deflowered. So.
Sounds kind of fucked.
Precisely. You know,
there's
I didn't say that out loud.
Blood here. Fine, I'll drink your stupid potion.
Well, I'll be pleased to know that right now I physically cannot eat anything crunchy.
Because of your tooth.
Yeah.
Blessed respite.
fuck did you do your tooth?
Broke it. Needed a root canal. So A, I can only chew on one side of my face until I get the crown put on. And 2, I can't eat anything crunchy.
They're really showing those bloody non-humans.
Until I get the crown put on.
Oh, they could tone it down a peg. Oh.
Honestly, right now, I don't even want to eat anything crunchy. I've got half a pack of animal crackers I don't actually want to finish. Which is fine. I know people who will where I'm going on Saturday.
What are your weekend plans?
Firehouse event. So I'm gonna take any hard snacks or crunchy snacks that I have and just put them up there for whoever. Go back to basics, stick with my muffins and donuts and yummy soft pastries.
Speaking of the firehouse, the person who joined the server, is that someone I've met?
Doubt it. Very highly doubt it.
Okay.
I've known her since before I knew most of you guys.
She wasn't at any of the Mario Party parties.
None of ours, no.
Okay.
Well, Cedric, where are you?
No, we lost touch for some time, and then our mothers began serving in the Ladies' Aux together. When we were talking at the event we were at last Saturday, she seemed pretty excited about the prospect of Jackbox.
Cool.
So maybe she'll join us. We'll see. She also has a boyfriend, so that would take precedence. So no guarantee there. Muffin. Ah!
Gotta go back, find that trail again.
Actually, I miss making those sound effects with the little Slimers and Potionomics.
He's slowed down, getting weaker. He can't be far. The Scoia'tael are frustrated. This guy won't help me find Cedric.
Kedmill, Gwynblade. I no longer feel the pain. Always wanted to die among trees.
Cedric, what happened?
Triss asked me for help. I killed the Dwan guarding the door, and we broke in. Again, I killed a Dwan.
I know. Where's Triss?
A Witcher came in. Attacked us. I tried to protect Triss. He was fast. Too fast for me. He hit Triss before she could cast a spell. He knew how to fight a sorceress. Then he ordered her to activate the Megascope. He needed to get to Edirn, near the dwarven town of Vergen. Triss said it was madness, that she didn't have the coordinates. He gave her a strange look, threatening. Better give it your best. You're going first, with me right behind you. Then I passed out. When I woke, they were gone. I knew I was dying. The forest called me.
Why, Cedric? Why did you get involved?
Why did you? Sometimes we must. Have I told you about my visions? That's why I drink. It helps. I'm safe in a mist of vodka. See nothing, feel nothing.
Cedric, calm down.
But now I see clearly. You need to regain your memory. Only then will you understand who's killing Crowned Dwan. And why.
How can I get it back?
In Edirn. In a place tainted with dark magic. where ghosts of the fallen will fight a great battle. Save their souls, and your memory will return. What's happening? The forest. I feel a presence.
They come to bid you farewell.
My forest. Varthale, Gwynblade. Farewell.
Well, probably not going back there.
Geralt, where have you been?
The Kingslayer, damn it. I almost had him.
He fled.
Teleported to Edirn.
What? How?
He forced Triss to cast the spell.
Bud, you were in the room when we learned that.
Roach sent me to find you. We're setting off. He's learned something new.
The Scoia'tael are also up to something big.
What's Roach planning?
He went off on Laredo, so it must concern the Commandant. It's something important.
I don't care.
What are the Scoia'tael planning?
They want to storm the barge and
Damn,
need
you're
your help.
despondent right
I don't
now.
care about that either.
It's not like that. They're taking the prisoners to Drakenburg, a special prison for non-humans, bloody monument to human hatred.
That fight took it out of you.
I'll talk to them. Maybe Roach
Yeah,
and the Scoia'tael
it's
can be useful.
It bothers me to have to play a game on easy. And it bothers me that this is quite early in the game and the fight is already that hard. It would be different if I was playing this every day, but I have a huge learning curve every week. And I am bummed out. This is actually probably a sensible place to stop for the evening. Because as this quest points out, whoever you help first, will alienate the other.
I wish I knew of a good way to remedy that so that you didn't have to wait a whole week.
Interesting. I wonder what would have happened if we had done the Returning Memories quest first. Whether or not that would be successful, or they would like have some MacGuffin in the way of like, oops, can't do it yet, and so you don't actually have your memories until a more significant point in the game. Well, I will probably feel better next week about this. It will be less under my skin, and it will matter to me less that I am dog shit at this game.
Or you'll sleep on, decide, fuck it, skip to 3.
That is also a thing that I may decide.
My memory's more fresh of that one, so if you do go that one, I could be a more actual aid.
Yeah, I mean, the story stuff, I like
it.
doing my own exploration and things. Like, I enjoy that a great deal of finding out my own information, but you can't help me with fights, you know? Well, you can give me some of, like, you know what, you should use this sword oil because they're super vulnerable to this, that kind of stuff. But the actual coordination and button pressing and fucking hitboxes, goddammit.
And that was being, like, exceptionally expectant of your reflexes.
Yeah, it, and if you get caught in a certain there's like a couple cycles of either spell casting, and he has one sword combo that if you get stuck in it, it's like being bullied for several seconds at a time.
That's
And
not
it
good either.
really eats your health quite quickly. I have as many things as I can find that are boosting my hit points, but it's very early in the game, and that was a very I mean, it's supposed to be a really intimidating fight, obviously, because he's going to be, if not the big bad, he's going to be a significant story turning point of finally beating him. So it's supposed to feel really punishing. But some of the ways in which it is punishing, like the room being tiny, is a little bit of insult to injury.
Mm-hmm.
Or starting you from the quick load of him being like 2 or 3 steps away with time to already put up a Quen spell and close distance.
Is there stat grinding in this game?
That's the thing. I don't really think so. I mean, I guess I could kill Andrega.
No! There's like, you don't get levels, right? I don't remember you ever getting any.
You get experience points for stuff, and I do get levels, and you unlock stuff, but you don't get you get most of your experience, as far as I can tell, from completing quests. They'll give you like big chunks. Individual combat, I don't think does a ton, and that's why the Andrega Queen, or whatever that monster was very confusing, because I don't know if you were supposed. This is not usually like a comeback later kind of series. I mean, you've seen, like, they just destroyed the city. I don't know if we're going to be spending a ton more time here. Although, I could be wrong. I don't know.
I mean, it's certainly kind of starting to feel pretty final.
Yeah, at least once the choose your fighter little quest line is over, then presumably we're going to the place that Triss went.
Well, I'll say right now that I may or may not be here next week. And if I'm not, don't hold this up on my account.
Alright, I'll consider it. I might use the time to do something else. I have a lot of practicing to do for music this Christmas season. And so I might just take advantage of the extra time.
Gotcha.
Alright, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go hug my wife and take an Advil.
Why not hug an Advil and take your wife?
'Cause she has her period. But other than that, that's a great idea.
I see. Unfortunate.
Indeed.
Emotional support wife.
Yeah. Everyone should have one. Alright, it is time for us to go. Thank you to absolutely nobody for joining us. And
May you all get fucked.
And may you reach the moon. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.